Watch Modric's performance in the second half against Juventus. He killed Juventus. He literally took the salt out of those guys. All right. Ballon d'Or list has been revealed, and I'm gonna give my thoughts on the players who were there, who was revealed, who was not revealed. And again, just a very quick thing. Again, I'm real. I'm extremely real. I'm the realest guy on the planet, and this whoever wins the Ballon d'Or doesn't mean anything. I repeat, if you're a Ballon d'Or winner 6-7 times, it means nothing. If you don't have a World Cup winners medal, you're irrelevant to me. Simple as that. That's how it works. I don't make the rules. I wish it could be different, but I don't make the rules. That's just how it is. So people touting this and saying, "Oh, 6 Ballon d'Ors winner, 10th Ballon d'Or winner. Look, an amazing thing. What's a huge achievement?" You're doing it for clicks. You're being clickbait, and you're buying into 5-year-olds. You're buying into the mindset of 5-year-olds. But I digress. What are we doing here? Okay, screenshots. Okay, we're doing screenshot. No, actually, no. Let's camera. All right. So I'm gonna go backwards. So I'm gonna look at because again, 11 teams, 11. Number 11, Edinson Cavani, PSG. Well, I think this is based upon what he's done in Liga, and this is the same guy who is a complete and utter failure in Champions League. But let's just not deny what he's done in Liga. So should he be on this list? Debatable. I'm not sure that I'd want him on this list, but fair enough. Okay, I think when you just look at how many goals GC scored, perhaps yes. Harry Kane, same thing again. International flop, but for what he did with Tottenham, absolutely amazing. As in the amount of GC scored, he finished top scorer in the Premier League. Although Premier League is not really an elite league, but still finishing top scorer in the Premier League and being at the forefront of Tottenham's very impressive runners-up finish. You've got to put him on the list because he was really one of the best strikers out there in Europe. But again, based upon being in the Premier League, so yeah, okay. The Polish League, 100%. I think this is too low for the Polish League. 9th, way too low for the Polish League. But again, all right, I'll give him that. I'll give the Polish League that. But again, 100%, he should always be in this because this guy's consistency is amazing. He's still not really playing at his level. He's not playing at his peak. But what he keeps on doing for Bayern Munich every single season, and what he does, he's never had a bad season. Let's just be real now. The Polish League has never had a bad season. So look, man, all praise to Lewandowski, number 9. Although I think that is too low. Kante, number 8. This is good. Finally, he has been recognized, and I think he deserves this position because without Kante, Chelsea don't win the Premier League. Kante was one of the key reasons, not the only reason, but he was one of the key reasons why they won that Premier League. Box to box, intelligent, smart, great at positioning. Without him, Luis and Kale conceded at least 5 goals every single game. So what he did defensively, what he did offensively, how he kept the midfield intact. Again, I repeat to people, I played central midfield. It is the hardest position to play in football. It is extremely demanding. So how he has mastered that position where, without a doubt, he has no equal. He is without a doubt the best box-to-box midfielder in the world. Nobody comes close to it. 7, Kylian Mbappé. He's a prodigy. He's a prodigy. As I said again, he's one of the best 18-year-olds I've ever seen in my life. As in, this guy plays like he's 25. So, absolutely amazing. I'm trying to say to myself, because should he be higher? Perhaps. Let me look at the other names. But I think did this dude score in every single game in the Champions League knockout stage? I think he's the youngest player to score in every single game in the Champions League knockout stage. Obviously not in the final because he didn't make the final with Monaco. But again, this dude was at the forefront of a Monaco team that had test tubes, tube babies. Okay, not star players, test tube babies. So guys, I mean, Mbappe is not a joke. Sergio Ramos, number 6. Um, I don't know. Ramos again. He's one of the best central defenders out there. One of the best. Number 6, because for me, do you know anything about Ramos? I like, I love what he does with regards to goal scoring and how he plays with his heart. But for me, I feel that Sergio Ramos is not a great example for a defender. Like, if I'm coaching a kid to be a central defender, I would not want him to watch Ramos. Hell no. I want him to watch Bonucci, Boateng, flipping Umtiti. Those are the guys that I'd want him to try to emulate. For me, Sergio Ramos, I don't think he's a good example of a central defender. Like, when you look at Ramos, just say, no, he is a great example of a defender. No, I told you. He may score goals, great goals. He may have a great heart, and he's very aggressive, and he plays with 200%. I don't see him as a quality defender. As far as just the very basics, ABCs of just defending and reading the game, nah. But again, look, man, he was captain of Real Madrid. They did win the Champions League and the La Liga, and he was a very important part of that. So maybe you can make an argument. Modric, I think Modric, number 5, he should be higher. Modric should be higher than this. Modric was the heartbeat of Real Madrid. Again, as I say this, without Modric, Real Madrid do not win the Champions League. Without Modric, Real Madrid do not win La Liga. He was pivotal to Real Madrid's success. Extremely pivotal. So, and that's why we come to number 4. Are you really going to tell me that Buffon had a better calendar year than Ramos? No, sorry. Are you saying that Buffon had a better calendar year than Modric? Than Dric? Buffon had a great calendar year. He was really good. He was a very important aspect of what Juventus did. Made some very key saves in the Champions League and in the Serie A. He didn't have a better calendar year. See, for me, I'd put Buffon 5. I'd move Modric up to 4. Because, I'm sorry, you can't tell me that Buffon had a better calendar year. I'm sorry, Modric. And the sick thing is, in that final, I think this is just sentimental. In that same Champions League final, watch Modric's second half performance in that semi-final. No, sorry, in that final. Off the chain. 3, Neymar. Okay, yeah. For me, I'd agree with this. Neymar in number 3. I would agree with this. For me, I think that he definitely can't. He definitely didn't do enough to be number 1. Again, that's why he moved to PSG to pretty much show that he is the best. Number 2, maybe I don't think so. So I think number 3, I think, is a good position for Neymar. I think that's a good position for Neymar. Because again, for what he did for Barcelona, he was still crucial. Although let's be real. Let's backstep. Let's backstep. Apart from that PSG game, the miracle at Camp Nou, are you telling me that Neymar had a better calendar year than Modric? Than Mbappé? Than Kante? Because I think people are forgetting that, because it's Kante, Neymar just has to be no. Be objective and just be objective about it. He didn't have a better calendar year than Kante, Mbappé, Dric. He didn't. I'm sorry, he didn't. So for me, Neymar is too high on this list. Say what he's doing for PSG now, that's real. In that calendar year where it was mostly for Barcelona, nah. So remember, we're looking. So if we say calendar year, so we're looking the year of 2017, isn't it? Yeah, I suppose. Was it 2016? Well, 16, 17, if that was what they're saying. Are they saying, look, whatever it is, no. Okay, no, he didn't. Because he's beginning to really be like the true Neymar at PSG. He was never the true Neymar throughout his 3 years for Barcelona. No. Messi, guys, I told you, Messi arguably had one of his best years last season. He arguably had one of his best years last season. Although there wasn't a trophy at the end of it. Because if there was a trophy at the end of it, 100% he'd definitely have to be number 1. I think the only reason why he's not number 1 is because he didn't have a trophy. But my God, he balled. Because Barcelona was so under par, what he did last season and in that calendar year was absolutely amazing. He was dragging Barcelona single-handedly. Like, this was Messi at his most messiest. So, yeah. And the number one, no. I'm sorry. Cristiano at number one, no. And I sound like a broken record, but I'll say it again. If there's a goal-scoring award, give it to Cristiano. This is about the best player, and Cristiano was not the best player for the calendar year. So because he scored 2 goals in the Champions League final doesn't mean he's the best. The first goal that he scored in the Champions League final was because of Dani Carvajal. He just had to put his foot through it. It was a good finish, but Dani Carvajal walked that ball. And for his second goal, my God, did you see what Modric did to create that flipping goal? Yes, it was a great run, but did you see what Modric did? So, in my view, the guys that should win this is personally, I'd give it to Modric. Because this is about who was the best player, and for me, you have to, and trophies. You've got to take trophies into account because it's very hard to be given that best player award if you didn't really win anything, you know. So, so for me personally, I'm gonna say Modric, because Modric was that dude. You know, Modric was that dude. Because remember, they won the La Liga and they won the Champions League as well, and Modric was a very pivotal part of that. And again, please guys, there's a thing called YouTube, or there's a thing called whatever online stuff there is. Watch Modric's performance in the second half against Juventus. He killed Juventus. He literally took the salt out of those guys. And throughout that season, Modric was out, because whenever Modric was away, everybody's like, flip, we're screwed. Because literally, guys weren't saying we're screwed without Cristiano. Guys were saying, no, we're screwed without Modric. Without him, we can't function. Real Madrid are Real Madrid to be feared when Modric is in that flipping team. So 100%, I'll give it to Modric. But guys, we all know this is a popularity contest. This is a narrative. This is an agenda. This isn't objective. This isn't about footballing analysis. This isn't about being truly, properly, fairly critical. It's a flipping agenda, and I get it. It's fine. I'm cool with it. Hence why I say I don't care about this. But because this is a footballing thing, I've got to comment on it. But I want to just put my view out there. I didn't want to talk about this, but I said, you know what, I should, because no matter what, even if I disagree with this, I should still put out the truthful narrative from the number one form of football analysis, which is of course the half of football hot. So that is where we go. So for me, I'd give it to Dric. Number 2, I would say Messi has to be number 2. And number 3, I would say I'd probably put Kante 3. I'd probably put Kante for what he did for Chelsea. I'd put Kante number 3, and then maybe Mbappé number 4. So yeah, that's how I would roll. But again, I'm not the one doing it. Peace. Thank you for watching this video. Think about pledging and become a Half of Football Hot patron. Pledge an amount each month and gain access to exclusive videos from your boy, the Football Hot, for more analysis. Peace.